Hello everyone, I am Strange Sims Fiction. Hi if you're new here. Otherwise, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, happy time zone. So everyone. Um we are currently in my Pleasantview. I know, different terrain. I changed it. And it's snowing because we were just in the Dreamer house. But I wanted to do like a current household sort of thing, sort of. Liked watching people do that on YouTube and everything. I did. Um, so I want to show you, like, give you an update to all the trauma that has happened, and then, like, in the next episode, if we do like a current household again, I want to show you each of my houses as they grow. So first, we're gonna jump into the Dreamer's house. The Dreamers are normally connected to the Pleasants, which sort of still are. And if you could see, the Pleasants don't have Lilith because Lilith moved in. Where are they at? Moved in with the Traveler family because Trisha, I think her name is Trisha, helped Lilith get out of her house. Um, and she's ran away. I'll put that in quotation. She's ran away, and the Pleasants don't really know where Lilith is, and currently isn't really searching for her, but they may in the future if they see her popping around town. And I have more to say on our sweet Lilith later on in the episode when it comes to love life. Let's jump into the Dreamer household, and I will show you all the drama that's happened with Dirk, and just to give you a quick rundown on that part of Pleasantview. Hello, we are back, and we're in the Dreamer house. Yes, Jill Smith, which is the townie of Pleasantview, is here because Jill Smith is with Darren Dreamer, and Darren Dreamer is also having an affair, you know I can't speak, with Cassie, and there's actually a storyline I got going with Jill, how she fears getting married because Darren had a want to marry Jill, and Jill also fears getting married, having a baby, all that stuff with Darren. But my storyline is because she knows that she's friends with Cassie and Mary Sue, and they've been friends longer than I would say. I'm gonna, at least in my story part of the thing, that they've been friends longer than Cassie even knew Darren, and she doesn't want to break the trust because she knows that Cassie is having an affair with Darren, but Darren's been trying to keep away from Cassie due to being with Jill. He's a super faithful, I would say, sim, and he's in love with Jill, and Jill doesn't know if she wants to break friendships over being with Darren. Now, Dirk, on the other hand, I know you see this. Dirk, on the other hand, no, he don't care. He was with Lilith. He cheated on Lilith with Angela. Because I don't, in this storyline, I'll go with what I used to say. Angela kind of was with him because, or Lilith was kind of with him because Angela wanted him. So it wasn't too close, but he still cheated, by kissing and flirting with Angela. I say it was a weak moment of Dirk's life. Like, he was in the moment and he was like, I like you, Angela, and they just kissed. And Lilith found out about it, and it happens. So he's in love and has a crush with Angela, and then turns around. He met Sophie at school, and he likes Sophie a lot. I feel like he likes Sophie more than he actually likes Angela, and I feel like they're better together, like playing video games. She comes over and checks on him, and all that. She doesn't know about Angela, and Angela doesn't know about her. Lilith is with somebody else, and later we'll go over there and check out who she's with. But yeah, Sophie and Dirk have a pretty good relationship. They're cute. They had their first kiss and everything. And Jill and Darren has a really good relationship. They had like a date, a cute little date, not too long ago, and they had their first woohoo not too long ago. Dirk hasn't had his woohoo yet, but I'm wondering who he's gonna have it with. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next house. We're gonna check out the traveler's house, so you could see who Lilith is dating and understand more of the story of why I said she's running away. Okay, I will be back, guys. Hello, we are back, and so far, what's his name? Trent is getting out of the shower, and there's a lot of flies over here. Tina is over here cleaning up, I guess, and yeah, I was right. Trisha is over here talking to Lilith. Lilith was allowed to move in with the Traveler family because she ran off, and I'll show you who she likes here. She did flirt with Dustin, and they did a little flirt, and after she found out that Angela is with, wanted to be with Dirk, and, you know, did their little kiss, and she was like, oh, since you did that, I'm gonna go flirt with your mans. But little did Lilith know, Dustin don't care as much, so I don't know. But Dustin don't care. He really doesn't. She doesn't hate Dirk because she believes it's her sister that started the whole thing. So that's why she doesn't hate Dirk, because she believes her sister is the one who did it. Gavin is who she's with right now. They like each other a lot. I'm going to be changing up some more Sims. Like I said, work in progress. I can't wait to show Jennifer Burb off. I can't wait to show Jennifer off. And this house is, you know, work in progress. But that's the story so far I gave to Lilith and all of them. And every time I start a new house, I'm going to be adding in the Strangetown Sims to this hood too. So I'm going to have Pleasantview and Strangetown in one hood, because I don't want sub-hoods. I just want them all in this one big hood. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll have even more drama in this gameplay, because I love drama, and you know, hashtag only Sims drama here, you know. And I'll show you as we grow my current house, and I'll show you like family trees and everything, because this is my personal Pleasantview, and I love that I'm actually playing a personal Pleasantview. I haven't killed the oldies yet. I'm probably going to, though. Not even gonna lie, probably going to. The goodies adopted all of the Newson families, so Gavin lives with the goodies because I want them to be like the foster home people, because they didn't have no parents with them. And there's a thing that Daniel is doing with someone else. I don't know if y'all have ever paired up Daniel, sorry, my sweet redhead king. Daniel. I always get them mixed up. I don't know if you ever put Daniel and Dina together. Please tell me if you have. But she won't move in yet because Mary Sue is still living there, and Mary Sue said she's not moving out until she gets a certain amount of money, and that's the idea and everything. And Daniel just lost his job, so he's not gonna be able to pay alimony, no. And Mary Sue also knows like how Dina is, Dina only wants their money, and she's like, I'm not moving out. You have to deal with it. Sorry. Bye, girl. Bye. But, yes, I made sure to put everybody who was in the bin. I think there's only 2 that I didn't, like the dogs or whatever, and stuff I didn't put in. But everybody else I wanted to throw in here. I just wanted to play with random Sims. And I also play with Sims I normally don't play with. But I also I made a lot, put everybody on that lot, even townies. Me and my friend Laura Lou, like Laura Lou here on YouTube, put all the Sims, even the townies, every one of them on one lot to see who would, woohoo, who would kiss, who likes each other, everything. It did okay. There was a lot of fights, not really too many kissing. I think Kennedy Cox tried to, I think he tried to make out with an older lady, and then she said no, and they started fighting the whole entire time, which is super funny. I wish I made little footage of that. It was so funny and fun. Also, if you want to join the Discord, where you can watch me play this, sometimes we'll jump on in the Discord and we'll play Sims together. If you want a community to be able to do that, or even share your Sims content, please join the Discord. It'll be super fun. I love seeing all Sims drama. But yeah, Lilith met Trisha at like a party, and they just started, becoming friends. They're 100 over 100 because they're so close. Lilith thinks of Trisha as her mom right now, and she doesn't really know Trent, but she knows Trisha, and she trusts Trisha because Trisha has, daughter, and she just loves being here. She feels more free than what she was over there. And they promise to build her a little room in the back, a little house in the back where she can have her own privacy, and she believes them. And I believe, she says purchase a community lot. Lilith, please. Please. Oh, I had an amazing idea. She's gonna purchase a tattoo shop. I love that idea. I just came up with that. I love it. Lilith is gonna own a tattoo shop. And I feel like on the same lot, I feel like both the sisters, probably right beside each other, different lots of course, but beside each other, Lilith would own like a tattoo shop, and Angela, I keep on forgetting her name. Angela would own like a nail shop, like right beside each other. I love that idea, and I'm keeping that. And Dina Caliente is going to work in the nail shop, except for she's going to be working on like the hair side, because it could be a nail / hair shop. They're normally together. A lot of the times they're normally together. At least where I live down here, they are. Well, that was a good idea. Good job, Des. I love that. But I'm gonna lock that in, and that's gonna be her aspiration. She wants to own a tattoo shop. But like I said, she moved here so she can have romantic freedom, and then she can also be free to not be judged by, her mom. Mainly her mom. Her dad's along with that, but her mom, yeah. I can't wait to show Mary Sue to you guys. So we're gonna move on next to the Pleasants, and then after that we'll go to the Goths. We have a lot of households to go to. I will meet you at the next house. Hello, we are back at the next house. We're at the Pleasants. Yeah, they're eating cupcakes, I think. Yeah, cupcakes. Those look good. Those look really good. But I have a few pictures that I made of her, like, noticing that Lilith took all her stuff and left in the middle of the night. And, yeah, she's questioning. She hates, Daniel right now. I wonder if she hates Dean, not as much as she hates Darren, which I understand that. I do. But, yeah, she's like, she knew she left in the middle of the night. She also questioned if she should call, to report on, Lilith. Y'all tell me in the comments down below if we should do like a storyline with that. And I'll post pictures in the community tab. But Daniel, I'm back by the way. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Daniel is in love with Dina. And Dina is the only one so far he wants to do anything with. He loves Caitlin. And I feel like Caitlin was just a fling to get on the nerves of Mary Sue. But, yeah, Dina is his thing right now. That's what he wants, is Dina. And we keep on asking Dina to move in, but she keeps on saying no because, Mary Sue, is here. Mary Sue is here, and she doesn't want to be in the same house, which is understandable. Okay, Angela is also going steady with Dustin. I'll share some pictures in the community tab. I think I already have of like Lilith breaking up with Dustin, but if I didn't, I'll also pop up the pictures here. Maybe at the end of the video, I'll show you a few different pictures of my Pleasantview and how much fun I've had. Yeah, she loves and has a crush with Dirk, which, I mean, he's cute. He's cute. And, that only has one bolt with Dustin. Dustin and her, I feel like she was being rebellious, and then that's the reason why. Isn't she sort of cute? Yeah. That's the reason why she went for Dustin. She doesn't actually like Dustin like that, but she didn't have, like, Dirk already went for Lilith because Dirk liked Lilith more. And then she stole Dirk, So they're in a committed relationship because Dirk likes Sophie Miguel, and she doesn't know yet, but Dirk probably won't go for Angela. I don't feel like Angela is his vibe when it comes to girlfriends. At least not in my playthrough here. Dustin is fine with her being with Dirk. He's not really upset. He's not upset. He's like, it happens, It happens. I'm still gonna be your boyfriend, but you could be with whoever you want. I feel like if he cheated, she would care, but, I mean, I believe, that she hates, yeah. They became, full-on enemies after, she flirted with Dustin. I can't speak today that well. My, ideas are coming out like blah, They're coming out all at one time. And then we have the oldies here, which I don't really have a story for. And you could see that I last was working on this, yeah, because I feel like, Mary Sue, even though that she's having some issues with Daniel, she would want to adopt a kiddo. I know, bring it into this crazy household, but she wants to make sure, all the money and everything stays hers. She doesn't want, Daniel to leave. She is going to adopt a baby and say it's Daniel's. Yeah, she's gonna say she was pregnant and say it's Daniel's. So we're gonna try that storyline. Because she wants to keep Daniel. Because she wants to keep all her money. And I'm gonna give him more money. Yeah, that's the storyline though. I was working on their house. And Angela sadly always gets the bigger room. So I was thinking about redoing the house or keep completely moving them out into a custom home, but I think I'm gonna slowly just start building everybody's home because I just like building and stuff, yeah. But that's the story with Mary Sue. Mary Sue also doesn't have a job right now because she got fired. They both got fired. So she is going to go try to get a job, you know, and try to be, we're going to put her in the same job she was in. Let's say she went to a new branch, but after she got fired, she called Daniel's work and said something. Said that Daniel was stealing from work, and she has the proof, and they fired him. That's the story I have with it. Like, he was really up there compared to where she was at, and that's what happened. And then this also happened during the time that she got fired. Then she caught him cheating with Dina. And then Dina and her had a fight. But Daniel decided to stay here and wanted Dina to move in, but Dina won't be here with Mary Sue. And then Mary Sue is going to try to talk him into staying with her. That's the story I have with it. I know it sounded kind of jumbled, but, you know, can't speak normally, you know, bad with speech. It's alright. But that's the story I gave them, which is, I like the story. It gives me a lot of juice, spice, you know. So let's go ahead and head on over. We're gonna actually go to the Broke house first, so we could see the Broke house and see. I think she had twins. Can't really remember. So let's go. I will be back in the Broke house. All right. She did not have twins. I forgot. Yeah. We got Bobby, Bo, and Dustin. The last time I played, I think it was my Uberhood then. Yeah, my Uberhood, she had twin girls, and I called them Bobby and Betty. Here's Randy. I think, yeah, I was trying to make, Randy and Dustin best friends. And here's the new and improved, Brandy. And Brandy is currently in a relationship, or, you know, trying to test the waters and stuff with, Sid. With Sid, Rosalind? Yeah, Rosalind. I'll just say that. With Sid, they met, when he first came to, Pleasantview, and they just, you know, something happened, and I believe, let me see if they had maybe a first kiss. Yeah, they had their first kiss, and that's mainly what happened. I teleported over Dustin over there, so, you know, small little storyline. He was trying to tell Dustin to get out of the career he's in right now, because he doesn't want to be a part of that. Doesn't need to be a part of that anyway. He's a good kid, and he needs to stay at home and work to going to college. So maybe that could be our husband, maybe. Which he's super cute. Maybe we'll go into that household next. So you can see it, because it's a cute house. She has 2 bolts with Trent, I guess. And that's pretty much it. She's not really friends with Nina. I made sure she was friends with Nina because I feel like they would be best friends. But she looks super cute. She has to pee right now. But Brandy looks super cute. The baby is adorable. Black hair and brown eyes. Just like, I believe, his mom. And, Dustin here. Let's tell you about Dustin. I'm gonna fix this because this ain't real. It says that he cares here, but he didn't care when they kissed. I don't know why it's saying this now, but we're not gonna worry about it. But Ginger actually likes Dustin and tried to get with Dustin the last time. I was in her house, in the Goody house. When I was over there, I teleported all the teens over and the kids over because I think, they'll probably know each other from school. So I just teleported him over, and she liked him. The only one she really liked in the room was Dustin. So maybe Ginger and Dustin. Tell me down below if you would pair them. But it's super adorable. Yeah. How do you have a negative with your brother? Dustin. Okay, we're not gonna ask any questions. But they still are best friends and they're still going steady. I guess he sorta is upset because she hasn't really been around and he's confused. I'll say he's confused. He's wondering if he should be upset, and this might have been one of the things also he talked about with Sid, but yeah, he's really confused about what's going on between him and Angela, which is understandable, and that's probably the reason why he's staying faithful to Angela. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Let's head on over to Sid's house so we could meet Sid and everything. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the video. If you are, make sure to hit that like button. I just wanted to show off my fun Pleasantview that I'm having fun with, and ever so often I plan on doing like a small little current house. So if you like that sort of thing, make sure to put a like on the video. I will be meeting you at Sid's house. Some reason everybody's house is dirty. But this is Sid's house. It's super simple, cute, and this is his room down here, super nice. I don't quite remember where this house came from. If I do remember, I will make sure to put it in the description. I believe it was on Mod The Sims, and I don't quite remember the name of it, but I'll put it down in the description if I find it. But Sid is currently just into like 2 bolts with Mary Gavigan. Hopefully I said the last name right. 2 bolts with Mary, but currently is only into the sweet Brandy. At least in my hood, she's gonna be super sweet this time. He knows that she's been through a lot with, I don't know why this is blue. Been through a lot with losing her husband. Actually, I'm gonna say that Skip Town. Yeah. In my storyline right now, Skip Town, and maybe we'll see him again another day. But he's out of here. He was out. And which is sad. It's sad that Skip actually left Brandy. I'm wondering who I'm gonna say he left Brandy for. But we'll figure out later in the storyline, as this story progresses. Maybe he'll come back to Pleasantview, but right now, no, he just skipped town and he said he didn't want to be a dad anymore. He didn't want to be a part of Brandy's and the boys' life, and somebody else is trying to step up to be a part of their lives. Yeah, he knows Dustin and he had communications with him. They came over, Brandy wanted to introduce at least one of her kids to, to Sid, which makes sense. She wanted to just say that I have kids, and if you're not okay with that, then I need to walk away now. You remember that I just had a baby and everything, so if you don't want to be a part of that, I had to walk away. And then Sid was like, no, I like kids, and I really want to be a part of your life and everything. I love storylines, I really do. That's why I made so many pictures, which I'll have to do more as I go. I've enjoyed playing this so much, and I don't think I've really played Sims 2 like on my own without doing a Twitch thing with it or without doing YouTube with it, which I know I'm doing a YouTube video right now, but I don't think I played it alone in a while. a long while. I was craving to play it, and I didn't want to mess with YouTube stuff. I didn't want to mess with stream stuff, but I feel like doing like a current household, like showing y'all what I'm working on in my own thing and not worrying about progressing too much where y'all won't, I get to decide. I get to decide is what I'm pretty much saying without having the camera on, all that stuff, which is super fun for me. And, yeah, I've enjoyed myself a lot. But that's my story for him. Y'all tell me down below if y'all have any other stories for him, if y'all even play him, Sid. Please tell me down in the comments down below if you want to. Next we are gonna go, let's go into the Burb's house and I'll show you our new and improved. No, I'm gonna be nice. She was amazing before, but I'll show you our new Jennifer, I almost said Pleasant, Burb, Jennifer Burb. They're not divorced yet. They may get a divorce later. But Jennifer in my game is trying to do her own thing, and John wants to hold her back. And John wants one thing and Jen wants another. But they do want to be together, but she doesn't want to do the thing where she goes to work. She wants to be stay at home, but she wants to do something else, which I'll explain in a few minutes. I'll be right back with the Burb. Alright, here is our little house for the Burbs. Like I've said with pretty much every house, we're doing a work in progress. Work in progress. WIP. On each of these homes, because I'm mainly worried about playing with The Sims. I haven't really been worried about building or anything, which is a good thing, is a good thing for me. But, like I was saying, I think Jennifer doesn't want to do that route that she normally does. And here's Jennifer. New Jennifer. She is having, she's going through something right now, and she wants to look the best she thinks she thinks this looks the best, and she loves it, and John is not agreeing with it, and John wants more babies, which I believe Jen is pregnant, but John wants more babies and doesn't want to be a part of this Jennifer. Jennifer wants to go out and party, and she wants to have fun, and she wants to go salsa dancing, and she wants to do everything she didn't want to do before because she was tied down by a job, because John was not, John was a stay-at-home dad, and Jen literally, had to work and do bread-winning stuff. And now she decided to stay at home, and she's getting money from certain other people, and my idea is going to be from the certain people in Strangetown. So we're going to tie them in with this, giving money to Jen for reasons. Spicy. And I think also I'm going to put Veronaville in here. So, Consort Cap, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. But here's Lucy, and Lucy doesn't know anything about this. She's keeping Lucy in the dark. She doesn't want Lucy to know anything that's going on with other people that, she's going through, because she doesn't want to work anymore. She wants to be pampered like John has. John has been at home, and she has given John is that the word you say? Is that how you say that? She has spoke with John. She has spoke with John and was like, you need to get a job. I am not working. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be able to relax at home while you do whatever you want to, while I do whatever I want to do. I want you to be working during the day. I want you to work a 9 to 5. And John's just like, how did you even get a job, get enough money for certain work that she had done? And she's like, well, I got a lot of promotions at work. You don't need to know about my business. I love you, John, but I am not happy with the situation that's happening. I know it's like 100 over 100 because she does love John. She loves John very much, but she doesn't agree with him anymore. She doesn't want the same dream as John wants, you know? And she also doesn't want to work while John stays at home. And I feel like John, the reason why John is at home, which isn't really his fault, I feel like the story I'm going to give that is that at a previous job, he had an accident and he damaged his back. And that's the reason why, that's also the reason why he wants like the slacker career job, is that he damaged his back and he can't work. And she knows this, but she also, you know, doesn't want to be, you know, breadwinner. She doesn't want that for herself anymore. I think currently, yeah, he was writing a novel. He is going to start writing books and everything. I feel like either fantasy or even if you want to go down the aspect of religion in The Sims, it could be that too. But I feel like we're gonna go down romance or fantasy or even kids books for John. But I feel like the reason why he can't go back to a normal job that pays a lot more, he didn't go to college, so he can't have like political career type job. He could go into like correctional officer, but he can't really do much of the work because of his back. And I feel like that's the reason why he hasn't tried to go back to work. So he quit his job, at least that's the story I gave him, and that's why they moved to this smaller home, because in my idea they probably had a better home. They had to come over here and rent this home because they had to sell their original house. And Lucy was adjusting to that. Lucy here has a couple friends. Yeah, like Marcia Bruning. They are close. And then I'm not even gonna Gallagher. I believe that's it. She's really close with Isaiah, and she's really close with Bo. So either one of those she's going to be with possibly when she gets older, maybe if she turns out to be straight, or if, you know, you never know. I know normally people put her with Alex, but my Alex is gay in this hood. He is not straight. Also, Sheila or Charla? I said Sheila. That is not Sheila, Des. Charla is a close friend of hers too. I made sure to bring all the teens and all the like people we play with. Not all the townies, but people we play with. Oh yeah, her bestest friend is Tina, which is adorable that she has like her bestest friend. I don't want her to lose her friendship, so I think there is a mod so they won't lose friendships and I could just fluctuate throughout a storyline. I'd rather do that while I'm playing here. But now we're gonna move on to the Goth's house, and I want to explain what is happening there. But I think Jen is pregnant. I will do a thumbs up at the end or something at the end to tell you. Okay, let's go on to the next house. Let's go to the Goths. We have a lot of houses to go through, and I will update this video. Just telling you now, I will update as soon as I can when I added Strangetown. Yes. So let's go ahead and jump in to the Goths. I'll meet you over there. Well, we originally had Graves back here. Please tell me in the comments if y'all know what would have happened. But Mortimer passed away from a heart attack, and everything, after having a fight with Dawn. I forgot what I did to fix this. I forgot. But some reason wants are missing. I ain't worried about it. It's okay. I know my game ain't corrupted or anything. But he does still have, like, Dawn has, love for Nina, and then Dawn also is married and has a crush, with and love for Cassie, and also two other people. Did I have any recent? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, had a baby. Had Raven, our sweet little baby Raven. That's upstairs, I believe upstairs. Are you in your bed? Where's Raven? Okay. Sweet little baby Raven Goth right here. And had woohoo with Nina. That was the last person that he remembers having a fresh woohoo with. But he married Cassie, because we went down that route. We didn't go to his house first. We went to the Goth's house first. He married Cassie, and then later on, while Cassie was at work, he woohooed with Nina, which Nina had a relationship with Mortimer. Mortimer and Nina was a thing. I know originally, it's supposed to be Dina and Mortimer, but Mortimer didn't want to be. Well, he wanted to be with Dina, but he liked Nina more, and it was a whole lot of stuff. But Dina and Nina both agreed to not be with Mortimer, so Nina was going on with her business, and got back with Dawn, and Dawn lives over here, and so does Morty. So Morty had a fight and smacked Nina for cheating on him. And then Dawn had a fight with Mortimer, and then sadly, when he was up here with his shocked face, because he couldn't believe that Nina would cheat, because he thought, they were going to be a thing. Dawn and him got into a fight, and then sadly he passed. Yeah. And here's Alex. Alex is just waiting for the day to get his house back from Cassie. But because he believes he owns this house and not Cassie, because I'm going to make another storyline where Cassie is not going to be really a legitimate heir to the Goth fortune. That's a storyline I'm going to create. Cassie is going to be, okay, Bella is Cassie's mom, but I'm going to make it to where Mortimer isn't Cassie's dad, and she is really not the legitimate heir, but Alex is, because I want Bella to have had an affair before getting with Morty, and then, yeah, you get it. It's gonna be a lot of workarounds and everything, but I'll be able to do it. So that's what Alex believes. Alex been reading up a lot on his family and everything, and that's what he believes. Alex is gay, but before he actually came out and everything, he tried, because he loves redheads, and she was super pretty. Brittany Parker and him had a little woohoo, and she actually came out pregnant. Of course, Alex does not know that yet. Alex doesn't know it. So we had to put her in a house and everything so she can have a baby by Alex, but she is going to keep the secret from Alex. And I believe she's going to keep the secret until her baby's old enough to find, the Goth's house and all that. But he is currently trying to get with Chandler. And Chandler is still a townie. But he wants to be with Chandler, and Chandler is being hard to get, which is super mean. Because they like each other. It shows they don't have chemistry right now, but they did. I promise they did. Maybe it's because Chandler is just, Chandler doesn't know if he wants to be with Alex. But other than that, I already told you about the affair. Because Cassie was like, he cheated on me. I'm gonna say she already knew he cheated on her once because he probably told her. I feel like Don would tell you if he did something behind your back. He's the type that would tell you. And she's not fully into this marriage. Like, probably not fully in love. I feel like Mortimer would have pushed it a little bit more than she wanted it. And probably to keep the secret, that she's not. I don't think Mortimer knew to keep the secret. Maybe she found out that she wasn't the actual heir. She was like, I'm going to do whatever my dad wants, or my dad. And she didn't go for the artist. She went for the person who supposedly will be a doctor in the future. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next house. Let's see, who else here are we gonna go to? Today at least. I think if we're gonna go to the Calientes next, and I think I will introduce you to more people on the next episode. I can't speak today. Next episode. But let's go to the Caliente home, and you'll get to meet them, and then that would be the end of the episode. Okay. I will meet you over there and share all the drama that is going to happen. Alright, and this is the Caliente house. They're still in the same house. Work in progress. This is the bottom half. Hopefully you love. I feel like Dina got money after her husband passing. Yes. Take job. Okay, that's what I was trying to do the last time I was in here. I may actually play this household next. And everything. Yeah, she has everything super pink. If you go, it's super cute when you have reshade on. I just didn't want... I wanted y'all to be able to see everything without the reshade. But here is the new Dina. Dina wears super cutesy clothes. I still have to work on Nina's outfits. I haven't worked on that yet. Been slowly playing. But little does Nina know, Nina is actually pregnant by Mortimer. And she liked Mortimer a lot and wanted to be with Mortimer in a way. But also, Nina and Dina are always together, and she didn't want to break her sister's heart, and she was like, I'll go off and do my own thing. But, eventually they got caught, and Nina still feels bad to this day about doing that to Mortimer, and how much she actually cared for Mortimer, and she still feels bad. She still has the crush and is in love with Dawn, and she will always be in love with Dawn, but Mortimer, she feels like she could have been a little bit better with what was going on, what stuff she had going on and everything. Dawn and her are in a limbo phase. They're not really woohooing since that happened with Mortimer. But she still loves him. She still really does love him. On a different spectrum here. It says that she's furious that Nina even decided to woohoo with Mortimer, knowing what she was going to do with Mortimer. Like, she knew that Dina was going to marry Mortimer to get the riches, to have babies with Mortimer and all this stuff, and she had a plan. But I believe that Nina was actually in love with Mortimer. Like, it was a love, hopeless, romantic, cutesy love with Mortimer. And Dina knew that, but Dina wanted money, and Nina didn't. So that's where they didn't see eye to eye. But, like I said, Daniel and Dina have a thing. And, Dina, I believe, is pregnant right now as well with Daniel. Did I say Darren? Hopefully I didn't. With Daniel's baby, yes. And Nina is pregnant with Morty's baby. If they woohoo again, maybe Dawn and Nina will have babies. We'll see if Nina decides that she wants to woohoo with Dawn. I will make sure there's a big chance that she gets pregnant. I'll roll if they use a condom or not. So if I do try for baby, you know, even riskier, you know, move. But she still has a thing for Dawn, but she's really into Daniel. She's really into Daniel, and she's seen the other side of things, and Daniel is cute, funny, redhead. Should I say less? Redhead. And she was like, he has money, he's cute, he's funny. What can I say? Of course, she doesn't know what Mary Sue has planned for, but I mean, would she know? Would she know? She doesn't fully know Mary Sue like that, so she doesn't know what's gonna come in store, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the storylines for these Sims that we've seen today. There's more. I have a super wholesome house that I could show y'all next time when I add Strangetown in. I do have plans to add Strangetown and Veronaville just in my Pleasantview, since this is a big like terrain. But I wanted you to meet some of my Sims, hear some of my stories. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you do, hit that like. Make sure to subscribe if you want. You don't have to if you want to. Also, like I said earlier, I will put the Discord in the description. This is just a one-off video or not one-off. I plan on showing y'all every once in a while how it grows. So if you like that, just tell me in the comments. And if you like hectic gameplay and you want to be a part of that too, make sure to check me out on Twitch. I do have a fun new challenge that I'm going to be doing if we earn the channel points, because on Twitch you do like channel points and stuff, and you could put challenges down there, and one of them is 100 Babies Pleasantview Edition speed run. I had to speed run the 100 baby challenge. So yeah, and plus we do Barbie over there if you want to check that out. All be in the description down below. And please tell me who you group people up with. Tell me if you have fun grouping only Dawn and Nina, or how you like to play your Pleasantview. Tell me all about your stories and everything. Like I said, if you want to join the Discord, share your stories and pictures in there. It'll be super fun. We love to jump in chat and everything. But I wanted to show y'all this. Yeah, my Nina and Dina. Dina, like I said earlier, I think would own a hair shop. I didn't give her a job. And then maybe I'll do a dance studio or whatever, you know, for Nina, where she could go over to do dances, teach people dances and stuff. Yeah, that'll be super fun. Ballet recitals and stuff. But thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope y'all having an amazing day and amazing night. Amazing time stone. I said time stone. We're gonna pretend like I could speak time zone. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.